I'm 26 years old and I have over $100,000 invested. And if I was starting over at 18 years old, here are 5 things I would make sure I would tell my younger self. Number one is learning the concept of budgeting or zero-based budgeting. Zero-based budgeting is when your total at the end of the month equals zero after all expenses and savings. What this allows you to do is set aside your savings first every single month because you know how much you spend on a monthly basis. So for example, if you make $5,000 a month and you know you spend $3,500 to live on a monthly basis, you know that at the start of the month, you can set aside $1,500 into your savings and investment goals. Number two is learning about credit card usage and responsible credit card usage. The difference between the two is very important. Person A uses a credit card on their monthly bills and their monthly expenses every single month, and all they do is pay the minimum monthly due at the end of every month. Sure, they don't get any late fees, but the interest accruing on this account is usually at 30% or more, and it's really killing any benefits that they're getting from these credit cards. Person number two pays off the full balance every single month, not just the minimum due. They don't get any fees, they don't get any interest, and they're able to leverage the rewards that this credit card gives them, whether it be points for travel or cash back. Something really crucial here is that the first credit card that you select is very important. One of the highest impacts of a good credit score is the length of your credit history. So that first credit card that you get at 18, you're going to want to hang on to that for a very long time. Choose something that has decent rewards on it that actually give you benefits for things that you spend frequently on. Number three would be to build a 1 month emergency fund, but also learn about the power of cash and how much stress that actually alleviates from your life. A 1 month emergency fund is going to protect you from most $1,000 emergencies, whether that be a high vet bill or some car issues. And you'll be able to pay for these things without going into debt. That will turn something that would be a financial disaster to somebody who's not financially literate to a minor inconvenience for you. Number four, and this is a big one, would be learning about a Roth IRA and setting up a Roth IRA and also beginning to invest into that Roth IRA on a monthly basis, even if it's just $100 or $200 a month. A Roth IRA is one of the most powerful investment accounts to the point where they don't let you invest more than $7,500 a year into it because of how strong it is. When you turn 60, you're going to be able to pull out all of the contributions plus interest completely tax-free. If you don't know anything about investing, that's perfectly fine. What I'd recommend doing is opening up what's called a target date retirement fund. What this does is it auto invests for you on a monthly basis with whatever money you want to put in. All you do is tell it the date that you want to retire. And what this is going to do is start you out, if you're on the younger side like me, at a very aggressive portfolio. And as you get older, it's going to rebalance to a less aggressive portfolio because you're going to get closer to that retirement age where you actually need that money. And last but not least, at number 5 is going to be start tracking your net worth. Net worth is tallying up all your assets and subtracting your liabilities. What this is going to do is give you a visual indicator on a month-to-month basis on how you're doing. Your net worth statement is more valuable than your salary.